Hi everyone, it's Wednesday after the close. This is your closing comment. It's video number 417, and I'll remind you again, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, so today was kind of interesting, but it was also fairly boring. Not really very much happened after the initial run in the morning until the last 15 or 20 minutes when it sold off from up almost 700 to up 439 and change. So it was still up 439, 1.6%. NASDAQ was up 293 or 2.7%. The S&P up 67.12, 2%. The Russell was up 2189, which was 1.45%, and the Dow Jones transports were up 164, or also 1.5. On the good news side, the market didn't seem to be terribly bothered with the AstraZeneca vaccine news. Or all of the negative news about any stimulus getting done, or the fact that airline travel demand has dramatically fallen off. So volume was a little on the light side. On the NYSE, it was 2-to-1 up, and advanced declines were 3-to-1 up, and NASDAQ was also 2-to-1 up. So kind of, not an overwhelmingly exciting day. I mean, we just opened and went where we were going and just hung out there. For the Dow, we had exactly the mirror image of yesterday. Today we had 26 up and 4 down. Yesterday it was exactly the opposite of that. Biggest movers on the Dow: Microsoft adding 57 Dow points, Home Depot 52, UNH 33, and Apple 30. There were no double-digit losers. I think that the biggest loss was Boeing, down about 6 Dow points. As far as the big movers, they all moved. Amazon up 123. Not making up. None of these really made up yesterday's losses. Apple up 518, Facebook up 2.5, Alibaba up 375, NVDA up 35 or 7.4%. So that's substantial. Tesla up 38 or 11.5%. That's substantial, but nowhere near what they gave up yesterday. And our new addition to the Dow, CRM, Salesforce, up 972 or 4%. The companies that were in the news seem to just do a little bit better than where they were this morning. Lululemon actually finished the day not down as much as it was. It was down 37 this morning, and it finished down 25.87 this afternoon. And Slack, WORK, gained back a little to close above where it was this morning, but only by about $1. AstraZeneca was down $1.50, and that's basically where it was this morning. The news stocks, ITCI, which I mentioned this morning, is Intracellular Therapeutics, the company that has a treatment for bipolar. It closed at 1843 yesterday, opened at 40, hit 42.99, and this morning it was 33.25. Held most of that gain, but closed 31.86, up only 1343 or 73%. And we went back and forth with Tiffany. It had traded as low as 108.11, and it closed closer to the high at 113.97. 786 down 785, and that was still a move to the downside of 6.4%. On the good news side, we had a great day. This is the gold, and as you can see, or maybe you can't see, let me make it a little bigger for you. We managed to break just above those two tops at 56.60, and we closed at 54.90 after trading 59.70. So we broke above it. Even though we didn't close above it, we did close on the high, and I was very encouraged by that. The GLD, the gold ETF, was only up about $2, $1.75 or $2, while Newmont, that we added to on Friday, actually closed up almost 2 3/4. Those options that we paid $1.65 for traded at 3 today, so that was pretty nice. The oil recovered a bit, nothing overwhelming, and we added a trade today in nat gas. UNG is the symbol for that ETF, and we added some calls. This was a very strange day. It kept on, it was back and forth in this range, must have been 3 or 4 times. Take a look. This is today. This was this morning at roughly 8 o'clock, where we had rallied up. We had been as high as 248, as low as 233, from 233 to 242, back to 236, back to 243, back to 237. So, it was kind of an interesting day, and we basically closed, right in the middle of it. And those options, I think we paid 57 cents for. I saw them trading at 65, but the close was closer to 60. So nothing overwhelming there, but I do like the trade. And so, getting in today where it was kind of flat, and in fact, we have tested this area. We've closed the gap. I'd really like to see it make a new high versus today, tomorrow, something over 248. All right, everyone, I'll be back first thing in the morning. I hope that you had as good a day as I did. And I'll be back pre-market open. And don't forget to subscribe.